said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to College Station, Texas, Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Hurricanes will put total leather and will get started. He's going to bring this one out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Both these teams have had some good moments this year, and they'd love nothing better than to improve their bowl positioning, build a little momentum by getting a win in this one.
You're just trying to punctuate the season.
Turning it on! And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
The deep thinking brings some heat on third and long from the 44. He slings it deep to the left. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Bootleg wants to toss it. He'll throw it. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. On third and long, he has to throw for it. It's caught. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. Runs through a tackle. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. Running the red zone. It's Hale. Got enough space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hurricane. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And they tacked on the extra point. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he's not going to take the touchback. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. How long have the Aggies been fishing for jumbo plays like that one?
Just dying for it. They just want high-flying offense. They want fun. They want excitement. They had it back in the day with Johnny Manziel. Been searching for those big-time plays, that big-time offense since that point.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Texas A&M will snap it in the red zone. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Texas A&M going quickly. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Floating away. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They want to dance their way in on third and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. 2-point conversion attempt is coming. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll test the right side. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier? Get that tackle for loss? Wow.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's second and 12. Play action. He'll try to do it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. We reach the break, and Texas A&M leads it. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. This time they'll go for running game. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on first down at second and 7. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Grove. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. The 12th man, more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Oh, he's got some space.
No secret sauce, no tricking people. 3rd down and 1. I got to be the more physical team, Jesse, and they were.
And it's so nice, too, when you've got playmakers like that guy that can take a play that's only designed maybe to get a couple yards and turn it into a big gainer. This offense is loaded with weapons. Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Soto. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The give to the single back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Hale. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Miami! A great catch and run for 6. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to... Breaks into the open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Motion from the wideout. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down? fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Off-play action on first down. Might be looking to run. He turns it loose to the left. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Zings it complete to the right. He's into the end zone for the two, and now they lead by two. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Slithers into space. There he goes. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. He now has 91 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Looking downfield on first down. He's got him. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Hey, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes!
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring this one out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Using the quick game. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
You know, it's one thing to have all the accolades preseason and have all the expectations, but it's another thing to be able to go out and execute week in, week out. He's done that. He now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the year.
Steps to his left, out of the pocket. He lets it fly. Wide open. He makes the catch. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. To the air on first down. He'll take another shot here. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front. This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the second half. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got a man. It's Hale. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Takes a handoff, and he's going right. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
And the Canes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's got it. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
But I tell you what, when you drop back and you know you got that slot work in the middle of the field and you know how fast he is, you just wait for him to come open, throw that strike, and you know he'll take care of the rest. Nice throw, nice catch.
Makes the catch. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They're just handing the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No, sir, no mas, get it together.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now, wide receiver. You get in his hands quick, he can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time he can make an even bigger game.
Turning it on! The 20! And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Hurricane! That his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. I know when a guy's thrown 3 interceptions, it's not good, but everything hasn't been going for it all. It's caught. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. He's now over 150 yards receiving, and the Aggies ready to go whoop.
Yeah, ready to go whoop, ready to celebrate. They're excited. And listen, when you can find these playmakers that you feature and you consistently feature, this is when Aggies go nuts. They go crazy because their offenses are fun, exciting.
And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Here comes the heat. He'll get rid of it. It's caught. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. Snap in the shotgun. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aggie. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Creates a little room. Oh, he's got some space. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And there they go again, another huge gain on the ground. The Canes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. We've reached the end of the quarter and Miami is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Fullback's got it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
One thing you know with this guy at fullback, he's not going to fumble the football, and I think that's why they're handing it off to him in the 4th quarter with the lead.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the back.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
3rd downs are a huge determining factor in winning and losing games. And what a great play by the defense that time. Going up against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the entire country. Great job breaking on the ball and helping force the incompletion.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got his man on the right. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there.
And how about this offense, man? They put the ball in the hands of the guy they trust the most. 4th down, needed conversion. You're wanting to salt this clock away. You want this game to end with you guys possessing the football. Big 4th down conversion.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
When When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Miami. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the two-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up at this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Brings into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here we go. To the ground. He's got it again. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Slings it downfield. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And he's got it for a big play. Sprinting all the way, he'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. Those linemen can get a little aggressive sometimes in pass pro, and it'll cost him. Touchdown off the board, and they'll back up 5. Here on 3rd down for this offense. He might want another play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. That's caught. It's Hale. Finds a crease at the 20. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Runs through the tackle. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. They'll keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Hale. At the 45 on his way. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time.